So, being an adult with grown-up responsibilities like rent, bills, and gas, the level of how broke I am tends to fluctuate wildly from month to month. Anywhere from having to choose between one game I want to buy and another game I want to buy because I can't afford to buy both, and having to scrape wood shavings off the bottom of my desk just so I have something to put into my cup of instant ramen to bulk it up because I have to split it with myself and save half of it for dinner, so I can appreciate being able to get good games for a decent price. Now, if you play video games and you own a computer, chances are pretty good you already have Steam. Steam has a library of titles roughly equal to the population of the entire world, and a lot of it is pretty bargain priced. So I thought what I'd do is take some time now and then to point out some inexpensive games that are also pretty good. To start off, here's a real quick recommendation for a real quick little game called Montaro. At only 99 cents, it's about as budget as a full game gets on Steam. Montaro is an infinite runner. If you've played things like the Bit Trip series or speedrunners, you're familiar with the genre. In it, you play as a dog. Wait, no, I'm sorry. You play as a doge. Yeah. Before I get into it, I want to address one issue that I have. Memes. When it comes to Montaro, it seems like it's all memes all the time. Memes in the description, all the achievements are memes, and don't even bother reading the comments on the Steam page because all you'll find is memes. Now look, I'm not some soul-sucking Johnny No-Fun. Even I get a cheap laugh out of stupid internet memes now and then. But when you advertise your video game like you're shitposting on an internet message board, it makes me not want to take you seriously. Thankfully, all of Montaro's meme lording is entirely surface level, and the game itself is actually pretty good. Gameplay is pretty straightforward at first. You trot merrily to the right, jump to avoid obstacles, collect coins, and steal panties from Japanese high school girls by flipping their skirts to replenish your health. Yeah, you know what? Anime. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all you really need to know to explain it anyway. They're going for a pretty strong retro anime vibe here. The whole game looks like a random scene from Mason Ikoku or something. For the most part, the game is fairly simple until you really start to get into it. Pretty much every obstacle will knock you out in one hit, so the life bar feels like it's unnecessary at first. When you slip on a banana, you lose some health and stumble for a moment, which can roll your dumbass right into a knockout if you're not careful. But you don't immediately fail when it runs out. You only turn dizzy and lose control of your dog, and then probably lose by running into something. For most of the game, you want to be up high, since that's where the coins are, but crows fly past and they will kill you. Not the chicken, though. You can headbutt those. Not these chickens, though. You hear clucking, you need to get your ass off the ground because the chicken flock is out for blood. Here's where it gets interesting though. If you drop from on high onto a banana, you bounce high into the air, and while tumbling through the air, you're invincible. You can use this to knock out the flying crows. But be careful not to run out of panties, or you'll be stuck careening around the screen like you chucked a bouncy ball into a McDonald's play place. Once I started to notice the patterns, I actually started getting frustrated, grinding my teeth as I was playing like my honor was on the line or something. Jump over the thing, get up high, get the coins, watch out for the crow, jump down, bounce up. Shit. Watch out for the chickens. This game is harder than Dark Souls. What the fuck? Then after about 20 minutes of this, I had an epiphany. I remembered that I was playing a game about a cute dog stealing panties and headbutting chickens. What am I getting upset about? If you've played any runner games before, you know that a lot of them are pretty unforgiving. You either need twitch reflexes to react to obstacles with a nanosecond of warning, or dedicate all your free time to memorizing the layout of each map. Montaro does neither. Everything moves at a pretty leisurely pace. You can see obstacles coming, which makes it all the more embarrassing when you bumble into one. Even those damn chickens, which appear from the left side of the screen, at least give a clear audible warning of when they're about to murder your dog. While it is deeper than it looks with its panty health bouncing mechanic, Montaro is definitely not striving to be hardcore. This is a good and bad thing, but more good than bad in my opinion. There's literally no penalty for losing. It doesn't subtract from your accumulated coins, and there's no lives or continues to worry about. If you crash into a mailbox or get screwed by the chickens, you can start again immediately and keep right on dogging. The randomly generated course means there's no set layout to memorize, which can make it hard to progress, especially since every once in a while, they'll randomly generate a set of obstacles in a way that makes them impossible to avoid. But it's clear that this isn't a game that you're supposed to win. This is a game you play when you're trying to waste time and don't feel like writing that report or finishing that homework. So you launch this instead and hope no one notices you stealing panties from high school girls, you big pervert. Man, if this were a smartphone app, I'd never get anything done in my spare time again. There isn't even any purpose to the coins you collect except to unlock cute outfits for your dog. Once you have them all, you've done it. You've essentially acquired all the game has to offer you. I even got all the achievements after only one play session. No, Montaro is an easygoing game that you're not meant to grind your teeth over. In a way, it certainly feels like a 99-cent game, but by that same token, it's amazingly well polished for something that costs about as much as an instant ramen. The sprite work is smooth and well animated, and the whole game is colorful and just overall nice to look at. When I compared it to a scene from a late 80s anime, I meant that as a compliment. There's only like 3 or 4 tracks of music, which may get a bit repetitive to some, but it's a charming set of tunes that fits the overall mood perfectly, and I feel doesn't get as grating as some loop tracks often can. Overall, Montaro is well worth the investment. If you're looking for a fun, easygoing time waster, or you happen to like runner games but don't want, then you can't go wrong with Montaro. Just remember when you're playing to look out for the chickens! I hate those chickens, man.
Noodles are the best.